So basically, with that animal handling, his gestures show that he's actually proud of Crescendo and not like reprimanding or undermining Crescendo. Does that make sense? He's actually gesturing properly to Crescendo.
Oh, and this time he actually lets him pet him. He's like, meh, meh, meh.
Okay.
And knowledge rolled a nat 1.
What
With the
dodge?
dodge.
So he's just like, good job, Crescendo. You really taught me a lesson there.
We, but he attempted to bite you.
We return to the adventuring party.
Okay.
Sneak around. Sneak.
Okay, they're coming.
Run away. Run away.
That's the first time I've just like had fun with a match in a long time.
Does
I just
anyone
thought it was cute.
remember what happened last time?
Well, we finally got people away from the big scary demon thing.
The demon move.
Technically, you guys did not do that. He just kind of poofed it.
Yeah.
Just say.
The demon
All fairness, I was nice enough to be suicidal and went over and be like, "Can I please have Tom back?"
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Ace
knowledge got
almost
complete.
lost home.
Yeah, I know.
Knowledge literally almost lost home to the demon.
Yeah.
He could have resummoned it. He learned later.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes, but unfortunately, Loden does not know that, and she's kind of like, "Tom has become mildly friendly with us. Maybe let's not have Tom be kidnapped, even though I'm not really sure if he's actually alive or not."
And then she got yelled at by Anubis, who was like, I don't care if you do crazy, insane things, but you will keep your ring on you. Thank you very much, ma'am.
And again, in my blind panic, I was like, "Oh no! What if he decides to hurt my friends? I'll give them my magic ring."
I can go into shadows. You need the ring more than I do. Keep it on your person. Otherwise, I am turning you into a death demon, ma'am.
I have to say about the ring thing though, it does prove that she trusts Anubis because she's like,
Yeah.
"Here, you can have like my most precious item. I trust you to kind of give it back later."
Yeah.
And then he proceeds to give it back to you and very politely yell at you. Because again, I think it's so I was pointing out to Naomi. I had said I could totally see if he hadn't already partnered with Dag and he wasn't going to be with Dag, that he has like focused on Alonin. So I could totally have seen him partnering with Alonin and stuff had the things with Dag not already happened.
Yeah.
So
I was just such a cute thing.
I
could
kind of see it as Ilona has pretty much adopted him like an older brother.
Yeah.
So, you know, she's kind of like, she trusts him and stuff. She's kind of pretty much adopted him. It's kind of like an older brother figure.
Yeah, I think it's cute because he like again he treats you either like a daughter or a younger sister.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I am gonna protect this one. Anyway, this is with this one.
Also, I could have seen Anubis possibly partnering with RuffDraft too, because he's kind of been trying to teach Draft as well, but not. He hasn't quite as connected as he is with Alonin.
There's just something about Alonin when he first.
I know, right?
Something about it. And she made the first demon deal of the entire campaign.
Yeah, she did.
With a very nice demon.
And it was pretty much like, I'll help you, but you have to help me find my way home eventually.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then you found out the bat knows certain words.
Well, yeah, and everybody knows the name Raziel. He knew the name Raziel in both Infernal and Abyssal.
And knowledge knew a lot about Raziel.
Yes, he
I
did.
think actually my character didn't know anything about that, but then again, my character doesn't even know really much right now.
Yeah.
He's been kind of growing up on the streets, so.
Uh-huh. Okay. So, the last thing that we left off with was that most of the southern town had been demolished. But there is 3 buildings left over. There was a little bit of roleplay in the Discord, but it was just like kind of basic stuff. Most people didn't notice what was going on. So there was a little bit of whispering between Dag and Anubis. You guys finally are rested enough and prepped enough to go to finish off the Marcus Knights in this island, right? And did you guys ever decide which building you want to go into? If not, I will just send you to the one that I'm more prepared for. But you can choose if you want to go to the bigger building or the smaller building.
I think when we were discussing it, we were saying we might want to go to the bigger one first because more likely there's more enemies there, so that we won't be kind of a lot of people running after us.
One, you have a storage room that is or storage building that is set separate from the two main buildings that are left. So there's 3 buildings together. One is a storage room building. Okay. There is also a kitchen in the big building. Okay. You guys have already pilfered the storage building for its baking goods and things. There are plenty of other supplies in there that you completely ignored, but you have been in that building previously. Okay. So if you want your best chance of getting baking goods would be to go into the big building.
Okay, so we haven't pilfered the big building yet.
No, you have not pilfered the big building. You have pilfered the storage building, unless for some reason they thought it was a smart idea to put more baking goods in there, which I don't know why
That's
they would
what
do
he was
that.
hoping. Because it's been a while.
I mean, you are more than welcome to try and see if there's more baking goods in there. That is up to you.
I'll probably take a peek just to see what else is in the storage thing, because it might be something useful, but...
You can go there first if you like. You can do that.
Ilona is too much of a thief not to look for something useful.
So, question, just so I know where we're at, we are in the same town that we already, the boys went to, right?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, when they get to the building, you hear Cresendo circling. On Crystal's shoulder.
I'm actually gonna have a roll to see if Ilona actually knows what they're doing.
Sure.
Ilona has no idea. Ilona rolled a nat 1. She is completely confused why you're singing this song.
Hello.
He is not being quiet about it either. He's just on her shoulder doing it.
Yeah, so Ilona is just giving you this best joke like.
So the majority of guards that were out and about were either killed or are very much throwing up somewhere because of the stuff in the well. So
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are not a problem.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ilona has no clue where this song is from. She's just like, why are you singing?
All right.
Like Anubis leans over to Alonin. That's his stealth song.
She's just more confused because it's very loud. It's not very stealthy.
Exactly. It is very loud. And you get to that storage building and it's not guarded anymore. In fact, one of the doors is half off of its hinge because of all the destruction around it. So it's very easy to get in. You get in there. There aren't any more baking supplies because they went missing the first time. It's not a good idea to put them back in there, so they stored them somewhere else. But there are other supplies there. Most of it is like other food rations or like basic supplies that you would have that aren't super important, but need to be dry and need to be taken care of. And it is still good supplies. Like there's lumber, there's all kinds of like building materials, other things like that would be helpful. Okay.
So,
go ahead.
Anything that Alonin thinks would maybe be useful for later, she's going to put in her bag of holding to take back to base.
I just picture her taking a 2x4 and trying to shove it down into her bag. Sorry. I don't know why that's what I pictured, but that's what I
Well, every time I hear about the bag of holding, I literally think like Mary Poppins bag.
Yep.
That's what I think of too. Yep. Yes.
Me too. And don't forget, we do have an entire ship.
Yes. And again, yes, if you guys can wipe out the rest of the marketplace, you don't have to worry about them reclaiming the ship they brought. So you have a full size ship. You guys can't man it because there's not enough of you, but you could cannibalize that ship for the smaller ship.
Yep, that's what we're thinking.
Right. But yes, getting as much supplies as you can, that will help Alastor and anyone else that's helping Alastor finish building your guys' ship. So yes, it's a good idea. You could also possibly try to persuade other people to use their bags of holding to help you haul it, because after a certain point, your poor bag of holding is starting to feel a little full, because there's a lot of supplies in there, So you guys head to the smaller building. I will pull that one up then. I will grab that picture.
No, Alastor is more concerned with the logistics of getting that boat into the dry dock so he can pull it apart.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Yay!
Supplies that
Yeah.
I could get out of there.
Yeah, everybody agreed to go to the spot where you guys already looted for baking supplies, but obviously there were no baking supplies anymore. But there's plenty of other good supplies for you to help build your ship. So I will post. This is the map of the smaller building. Now this one is the one that I didn't work as hard on. So it's not like got furniture and stuff like that, but it's got numbered. And this is actually based off of a building that's on my mom and dad's property, believe it or not. Yes, this is actually the annex I used to live in. So as you come to this building, there's a small doorway. As you can see, it's like number 1. And as you can see, it's only like 10 feet in a square. Just enough for like maybe 2 or 3 people to stand in there while trying to open the door at the same time. It's kind of difficult because it comes in. You know what I mean? So it's a small space, but it's like a little entryway, right? Nothing real fancy for the entryway. But as you walk into number 2, you have the reception area. And there's a desk there, but it's empty. It's a nice open area. You can see like some seating. But like it's like some older furniture because again, they kind of just refurbished what they had. So a lot of the furniture, yes, it's been cleaned, but it's very ratty and old because they only had so much time to, clean it up, right? You have an option. You can either go continue going straight, and there are 2 doorways in the back of the room that head to number 8. Or you can turn to your right and open the double doors to room number 3. Again, you can look around this room. This room, again, was supposed to be a reception area. There isn't anybody there, and otherwise there really isn't anything special about this room, except for that it was a reception area. So what would you guys like to do first?
I'm kind of curious about the back room first, like
Okay.
into like 8.
Okay.
Just to take a peek to see if there's anything useful over there.
Okay. So, as you go and you peek into one of the doors, you get this big waft of chemical smell. And it's not a great smell because there's multiple chemicals. And yes, and you can also smell like a containing element of so that you can tell that they've used certain things to contain certain chemicals that would be bad if it got into the air. Does that make sense? So they are containing certain ones, but it's still got a wonky smell because of that. Okay. But as you look around, you can tell that there is a whole bunch of prepping areas. It's actually pretty immaculate in the sense of clean and organized, but there is all these different cabinets full of different chemicals that are pristinely labeled, and a sink for where you can wash yourself afterwards. And it's got like a whole like counter in the back part with a nice beautiful window there, right over the sink. And there's actually a decent amount of windows going from all the way across that south wall of the reception and 8. Both rooms have just a solid wall of windows all the way down. So it's got beautiful lighting there. But as you can see, there's lots of different chemicals. You are more than welcome to look at the chemicals. And if you want, I can roll for some chemicals if you'd like.
So she's gonna quickly say quietly to whoever's closest to her, anyone with a really good sense of smell, probably not the best room in here. It does not smell nice in here.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's gonna take a peek to see if there's any useful chemicals.
Okay, so as you're doing that, is anyone else following her to room 8?
Huh, smells like mother.
It smells like mother.
That's out of character, sorry guys.
I know.
No,
It's out of character.
Knowledge is going to do two
So hard
things.
to keep my mouth shut, boy.
Knowledge is going to do two things. First off, he's going to leave Tone with the person who last saved Tone alone.
Okay. So as you turn to Lonan, you see her head poking into the room as she's about to walk in.
Okay. And Knowledge is going to head towards room 6, the office.
Okay, so you're going to head towards room 6. So are you going to go through 8 to get to 6? Is that what you're planning? Okay. So as you get to the door that leads to room 7, you see a very odd mechanism on the door. Let me go pull it up. You can see arcane runes on the door all over it, like someone has carved them in to the door, and they're all have unique markings that are kind of like, it almost looks like they've connected the runes to this mechanism in the middle of the door. Now, where did my picture go? There it
Roll a
is.
19 on an Arcana check.
Okay, this is the easier one. We'll do the easier one first. Okay, now I will explain this. Yes, you can do your Arcana. And what was it?
19.
19.
What are my lower rolls for that?
Okay, with a 19, you can tell if you do this puzzle door incorrectly, you will trigger the runes on the door. Now,
Meanwhile, Knowledge just goes, ooh, a puzzle.
No.
here is your puzzle. See the picture that I sent you.
Okay.
Okay, here are the rules. You must start. You get to choose where you start. Start in a place. You have to then basically redraw this picture without ever picking your pen up or crisscrossing your lines. Now, I will give you an example with my finger if I can. You can go like this. You know what I mean? Like, so like say if you have a corner, you can come from the top and touch that corner and go to the other direction, but you cannot crisscross the lines. Does that make sense?
Right.
And if I need to show you like drawn examples, I can explain that or I can make little drawn examples if you like.
Gotcha. So as long as you don't lift your pen up.
Not as long as you don't lift your pen up and you don't actually cross the lines. You can kind of touch the corner of the line, but you can't do like an X, right?
Ah, okay.
So like if you wanted to draw an X, you'd have to come from one corner down to the middle, back this way, come around and do the other half of the X. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
What are these?
Okay.
Down and back up, kind of like that.
I
To be
already
able
got
to
it
get
for
that
this
X.
puzzle.
That's hard.
No, I've
I
solved
gave
it
you
already.
I gave you the easier of the two puzzles. My dad actually set these puzzles up last season. And you are more than welcome to actually take paper and pencil out and try to draw these.
Can you go back over an area you've already done?
No.
No, that's crossing.
Yeah.
That's what she's saying.
That would still be crossing that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It is possible.
I've got it already. That was fun.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
already.
These are actually pretty fun puzzles, yes. Alastor? I heard your voice. I didn't know if you were trying to say something.
Don't worry.
Okay. I always try to make sure that people aren't getting talked over, but then I end up making them awkward, and I'm sorry.
Okay, so here's what Knowledge is going to do. He's going to go over here up to the circle,
Okay.
go around the circle, then continue down. Once you
You're gonna
get...
cross the
But then
line.
you cross the line of the circle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've done these puzzles multiple times, so I've got it kind of pretty much memorized in my head. I have to actually kind of think about it, but yes, I can solve
Yeah,
these.
that's what
So.
I was trying to figure out. I'm always
Ken.
crossing
Okay.
like the circle part.
So go like this. Then once you get to the circle, go like this. Then go like this. Then go like that.
I can't put it here. So
Oh, I'm sorry.
We
You're
can't see
fine.
your finger.
Okay. Do you see my finger?
Yep, I can see your finger.
Go like this until it gets to the circle.
Uh huh.
Then go like this.
Yep.
Then go like this.
Hmm.
Then go like this.
Yep.
Then go like this.
Okay.
This. This.
Now
Cross line.
you're crossing the line.
You crossed a line. But you're very close. You are very close. Does anyone else want to try it before I trigger the rune?
Yeah, because I did it wrong.
RuffDraft
I
will
gave you
try
2
it.
tries. Yeah. Go ahead.
RuffDraft's like, here, let me try this. Because he's worked in a mansion that's been full of locks or whatever. So you got my finger, right?
Yep, I got your finger.
So I start on
Does he
the
not
the edge where the line extends, and I make it to the square.
Has he not noticed what they're doing whilst he was looking at the chemicals?
You're more than welcome to notice that they're fidgeting with the door. Yes.
Okay, Anubis sees her having a mini freak out.
Oh no! What are they doing?
She's like, oh no, they're messing with lawns. This is bad.
I love it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So he starts off with the handle, and then he goes down and does the bottom part of the box as a pan.
Yes.
Then he goes in towards the edge of the circle, does the half circle, then crosses the circle, then does the upper half of the circle to the edge of the box, and then he'll do a reverse pan, up, across, down, and the final pan.
You got it correct.
Yeah, that's all I was just thinking.
So what I will say is, as knowledge almost crossed the line, RuffDraft noticed, stopped him, and did it correctly before it went off.
No, it just goes, that's where I made the mistake. Thank you very much.
Very close.
Good job.
Very close.
Good job.
Eloni, you're at who's in the room right now? RuffDraft, me, and
At the moment, the people that have mentioned that they're in the room are you, Knowledge, and RuffDraft. I do not know if Anubis or Alastor has gone in the room or not. And Cristal has followed you. Do you look around the room, Alonan?
Yeah.
Get this. Dag is not in the room.
Okay.
Just so you know. Anubis, are you in the room?
I just got back to my chair. What's up?
They went into the chemical preparation room and wanted to know if you had followed them or not. And 2 of them have been working on trying to unlock a door.
Okay.
And Eloni was having a mini freak out because he realized that they were messing around with lots.
Okay. If I remember correctly, it is a lab, yes?
Yes, it is a lab.
Puppy has not gone into the lab.
She's probably with Dag.
Yeah, they're just standing there going, nope.
Well, the puppy is. You don't know where Dag is. I have not said where Dag is.
Dag is at the beginning. But Anubis probably would make sure Dag is okay. Just saying, that's what he is doing.
So then Cristal would have been the one noticing that she's having a mini freak out.
Yes. Yes. And also be like, some of our party members haven't followed us. Should we be worried about this?
Rat.
Eloni just kind of goes.
So I have a cute idea if you're okay with it. Okay? Our resident bard is going to go try and inspire courage.
You are more than welcome, but you know what I have to do to even walk into this building, right?
I know what you have to do. But I was just saying, I think it's cute. We have a bard. He is trying to inspire courage. Are you okay with this?
You are more than welcome to do this. So when you hear that Dag is not in the room, and neither is Gray or Anubis, you're not sure why. They're just not in that room. Cresendo flutters off outside. Does anyone follow him?
I'm protecting
right now,
the other 2.
Eloni is too busy looking at Cristal and going, alright, if I do it, I'm gonna knock his head off. Cristal, flick robot child.
Wait, why? Wait, no, why?
Because he tried to open the door without the rogue, I guess. And she
But
very
we got
gently.
the door open.
Yes, you got the door open.
Yes,
I
we
was just
almost
told to
lost.
flick him, so I'm gonna flick him very gently. And she just barely. She doesn't even flick. She actually. So flick is like that, right? Where it's really fast.
I'm sitting here trying to explain to you how dangerous it is to open doors like that. We can't hear you, Dag. You muted somehow.
I'm muted.
You know,
You're muted.
She knows. She knows.
She knows.
But I'm trying to carefully explain to you how dangerous it could be to mess with a lock you don't know what happens with. And that it could literally blow up in your face.
Because I knew exactly what would happen. If I got it wrong, I would trigger the
Call
trap.
her alarm went off.
What does the bones do?
Okay, I'm
It
back.
would trigger a trap.
Alarm
Yes,
go off?
and what does the trap do?
You don't know. You're not sure.
I didn't need to know that much.
Yes, you do, because it could blow up the entire building.
Because
And if you die while magic surge goes off, mister.
but if I knew not enough to know not to fail, wouldn't that not be enough?
I'm going to check in to see if I can see what the trap would have done.
Okay, you're gonna check. Go ahead and either our Arcana or you can do. I will allow a sleight of hand just because you're supposed to be good at traps, so I will allow that as a way to figure it out.
Okay, so with my sleight of hand, which is the +9, I got a 29.
Okay, you definitely know. So this is very unique. You actually notice the strings touched to these runes. The runes would have gone off and magically pulled on the strings. And as you follow the string up, you see it's basically, the whole high school trick of pull the bucket and the bucket dumps.
Yeah.
It's like that, only a little more intricate. And if you go and because again, you're checking it. If you go and you test and you rub the rim of it, there's this odd powder, and you feel as you touch it with your finger, it absorbs into your finger, and your finger is now numb. You cannot feel your finger anymore. So if this had dumped, everybody would have been paralyzed, whether you can breathe or not.
So I'm going to explain exactly this. And explain that most people who need to breathe would not be able to breathe, and as such would suffocate and die. And as such, you would have ended up killing me, RuffDraft, and Cristal.
No, it's
and Cresendo. I'm sorry, Cresendo, I forgot you were in here.
RuffDraft tries to go for the bucket.
Oh no! Okay,
I'm gonna do a panic thing and go to smack him before he can touch it.
Well, no, he's trying to collect the material safely. It's like it
Okay.
No, he's just scratching his head. And he just goes, "But if I knew enough not to fail, would that not be enough?"
But you almost
did fail.
The only reason you didn't fail is because RuffDraft stopped you.
Yeah.
You would have failed.
That is true.
That's the problem. And that's Cristal logicking it, right? So, Alonin, you need to roll it to hit if you're going to actually smack him. Now, do keep in consideration, if you smack him and you misjudge and hit him when he does the bucket, he might bump the bucket. So be careful how
I'm
you
going to try and quickly panic and try and stop him, but we'll have to see how it goes. Yeah, she's not going to be able to stop him.
Okay, so you're trying to do the bucket. Do a sleight of hand to see how delicately you can pull this bucket down.
He's like on the other side of the room or something from him. There's no way she's going to be able to get to him.
It's actually a 16.
That's not bad. I will allow it. I will say that because it was in an odd angle and stuff, like a little bit of the dust like lands on like the edge of your arm or something. So like part of your arm feels numb, but for the most part, you got it down without too much of a problem. And now you have a bucket of absorbing paralyzing dust.
Good.
Okay, Naomi?
Yes.
What am I rolling for inspiring courage? I even have a song ready for you.
That would be a performance because you're doing a song for it.
Yeah, it's performance.
And they can't actually inspire courage, so he is trying to...
Go ahead.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
So he flares up to Dag and them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And goes, rat, 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 rat. Rat, 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 rat.
Of course.
I am tiger.
Okay. Inspiration for Cresendo.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Also, don't forget to take your guys' inspiration for the recap. I just remember that. Go ahead and make sure you get that.
All right. And I am rolling.
I've
Hang on.
actually forgotten how many
I
inspirations
used to make
have
a
at
chart.
this point.
I used to have a chart that I keep track of it, but I didn't feel like doing that this season. That is
I
up to you guys.
Yeah,
I
I have
just
forgotten
added-
at the moment because I lost my paper that I had them all written down on, so I'm gonna have to actually recount them. I have like one from every single
Yep.
thing because I haven't used
Remember,
any of them yet.
I gave every single one of you a personal notes channel that you are more than welcome to put whatever you want on there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start putting it in there because I keep losing my papers I'm writing it down on, and then
Yep.
I have to go back and count all of the channels of how many times we played the game to get how many.
Hey, at least they're getting recorded, so that helps a little bit, right?
Yep. I need some
Okay.
requirements. Okay, let's see.
I need to grab my dice to do
That
the
would
wisdom.
A 17. The bard can choose to inspire courage by using their bardic inspiration to grant a bonus to attack rolls, damage rolls, and saves against fear effects.
Okay.
I don't know.
And do you have that ability, or do you not have that ability?
Yes, I do. It is a
Okay. So what
bardic,
that will do?
bardic inspiration.
So what that will do is, if you use a bardic inspiration, I can use your D4 while I do a save for fear. Okay. So I can add that D4 to my roll. Okay, and that's a save.
Encouraging.
Okay,
Well,
with
it
the
said
roll
inspire courage,
plus, so with the roll plus my wisdom plus a 2 on the bardic inspiration, I got a 14. You have to also realize this is actually like one of the only fears Dag has. So she gives Cresendo some excuse, like, oh, I have to protect the puppy because she's out here, or something like that.
Like points at Anubis.
Anubis will do just fine taking care of the party while I take care of Greg. I want to personally Greg.
Right.
I need to get to know Gray better anyway. Now shoot. Now, does Gray roll for this as well?
Yeah.
Was she? So you're gonna roll a D20 and a D4.
Okay. She didn't do well. All right.
I mean, this is one of their big fears, so.
This is the big one. Okay, so what am I rolling? What would this be?
Wisdom save.
Not bad. Oh wait, I get advantage. Hang on. I get advantage.
Maybe you're more brave.
Okay, so 13. She has really good high wisdom saving throw. Got it. Okay. So let's see. Where'd my number go? Okay, 13. 22.
You definitely beat your fear. Cresendo very much inspires you to be brave.
So I think she looks over at Dag, who's still having issues, right?
Mm-hmm.
She rummages in her pocket and pulls out a cookie. Here.
Why would I need a cookie right now?
Be brave.
I'm guarding the entrance so no one sneaks up on us.
You say protect me. Me
that
fine.
Too.
Me
okay,
fine.
then you're fine. Then you go in and I'll watch the door.
That excuse. Eat cookie, be brave.
I am brave. Thank you very much.
Eat cookie, be brave.
Fine, I'll eat cookie, but that don't mean anything about being brave. Eats the cookie.
And she's just like,
I will allow, since you guys have been cooking with random chickens at I'm going to do basically another bardic inspiration for the cookie. Okay, that you guys good with that?
Yay!
Yeah. Just please, 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 please.
Why? Why is the cookie better than the bardic inspiration?
Because it was made with love.
Oh, I love it. Because I got a max on the D4 and got a 4. So I'm just going to add that to what she made. So now she passes.
You know why. You know why.
I know perfectly well why, because of the stupid chicken thing and the stupid please, please, please thing. So I know what that is.
Peck Peck is not stupid. He's just not smart.
No, she knows. She knows
At
what
least
please,
it's better
please,
than
please,
hey
please.
hey.
All right, so Dag and Gray is gonna come in then.
Yes, they are going to come in.
He's gonna see me.
When
That's when. And always for being stupid with the door. And I mean that's when RuffDraft for touching chemicals that could have easily killed him.
I think Cresendo flutters back in on the crystal's shoulder. Rah, rah, rah.
did you do that? Were you a good boy?
Rah, 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 rah.
And she like scritches his little bone chin.
Rah, rah, rah.
I'm just curious how Anubis and Dag is going to take that. I'm essentially yelling at them for almost killing themselves. That's us.
Honestly, for once, Dag is not yelling at them, but that's because you can, if you look, you can tell she is nervous in this building.
I think even though Gray did beat her fear, she's still a little nervous as well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, neither one of them like labs at all. And I think Anubis is like right behind them. I think he's got his arm like on Dag and just kind of like very softly whispering that it's okay and just being supportive of her right now.
All right. So they're a little occupied on trying and aren't able to scold the two men. But hey, you ended up with some very interesting powder. What you do with that powder, we'll see, I guess. Oh boy, what have I given this party? Anyway.
All right, so do I notice that they're a little bit nervous and not the best time right now?
If you're not sure, you could always roll an insight to see if you notice. That would be an easy way to like make it random.
RuffDraft will turn.
Got an 18 plus.
You definitely know.
Plus 5.
Oh no, he'll turn to knowledge and says, "You made a very good attempt. Fall Girl is just slap happy. Don't take it personally."
Okay.
I love it. Fog Girl is slap happy.
Haven't noticed what's going on with them. See Yurt's over at Anubis and goes, when we are out of here, I'm going to explain everything that happened, and then you and Day can help me put them in timeout.
I have class to go to.
Yes, you have class to go to. I love it. Okay.
You were getting recommended by that.
Now that you've opened that door, there's this very small little room. That's number 7. Pull that back up so that I can look at it properly. No, I went the other way. Bad thingy.
Before they do anything else crazy, Ilona's going to start checking around in there for traps.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check to see how well you find the traps. Though I always hated that they had investigation for looking for traps, just because most rogues do not have good investigation, yet they're supposed to be the ones that are finding the traps.
Yeah, that seems silly to me, but yeah, what can you do? Mm-hmm. So, luckily I have a +6 in my investigation.
Hey, you actually built your character where you have investigation. Good girl.
I just rolled an 18, so 18 plus 6.
Nice. You definitely check it good. You realize that, yes, there is another trap. It is connected to the next door. But the trap is tied to something on the other side of the door. So you don't know what it's going to do, but you know there's another trap that will trigger if you mess this door up.
Alright, I say there's a trap on that door. It's going to do something on the other side, but it's the other side. So I can't tell what it is right now. If you guys mess up and make it blow up or something and kill us all, I will haunt you to the end of your days.
You are not very encouraging, are you?
Oh my word, you guys. Oh, sheesh. All right. So.
No, it's just like.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you've made him sad.
Pat, 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 pat.
Actually, I think I may have given you the harder one. I don't know. Anyway, here's the other one. I think the circle one's easier, but my brain works around the circle one better. Here's the other one.
Fog Girl, would you like to try this time?
She's looking at it and seeing if there's a way to disarm it instead of actually solving the puzzle first.
Ooh, okay, go ahead.
Hey, Naomi, can
yes?
Cresendo get on Alonin's shoulder and assist her with disarming? Because he has a very high sleight of hand.
Oh, okay. I will allow this, and I will allow you. You can add your modifier to hers to disarm this door in a different way.
So he comes over and he goes rat 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 and like pats your shoulder like he's gonna help, and like comes
And you
down.
could, yep. And this is not counting your bardic inspiration. So if you really want to, you could use your bardic inspiration as well. So basically, if she does that, you will roll you will roll your dice. You will add your modifier, his modifier, and a bardic inspiration.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. So I think he's like, rat 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 rat. Like, you can do it. You can do it. Go alone.
Okay.
So I rolled a 19. I have plus 9 to my 19.
His modifier is a 5 plus bardic inspiration.
Roll a d4 for the bardic inspiration.
I will roll it, and it was a 2. Not bad.
Hey, it's another 2. So that would be. I know it's past the 20s. I just don't know where it's gotten to.
I brought up a calculator on the computer to figure this out because I suck at math. It says 35.
All the numbers.
35. 35. Nice.
Yep.
Well, you definitely you immaculately disarm this door to where it will never be able to use this trap again, to the point where as you open the door, as you're disarming it, you are even able to stabilize the trap so that even if you came in and yes, you disarmed it, you actually like made it so that you couldn't accidentally bump the trap later either. Like you have immaculately taken care of this trap.
I think
so everyone gets to see how good I am at being a thief right now.
I know, right?
I think when she's disarming it, I think Cresendo like goes down like on her wrist and it's like moves it up like. Like this is a better way to go in, and just kind of like.
Yeah, he's helping. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, Crescendo's gonna get HUDs after this.
You did a very good job. You are a good fog girl.
Love that. Okay.
I think he looks up at Alonin and goes, eh?
He gets a hug and a kiss and a thank you.
Knowledge is just going over the puzzle. He's just like, so if we go by the same principle, this one goes like this.
As the door just opens.
I know, right? I love it. That's wonderful.
He's solving the puzzle even after the door is already opened.
I love that. Well, I mean, it's a fun puzzle, so it makes sense that he would still try to solve the puzzle.
Alonin is seeing you as younger than she did before. In Alonin's mind, you are now a robot toddler.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I love it. Hi, Papa.
Okay, so you get into the office, and a very startled scientist looks up at you. I think I made a picture for him. I think I may have forgotten to, but I made so many pictures for all of the encounters. I may have forgotten this specific scientist. I'm not sure. Let me double check.
It would be very easy to do. There's a lot of characters.
There are a lot of characters, and this is one I don't think I made a picture of. No, I did not make a picture of him. I will have to do that later. I'll have to talk to my dad, because my dad actually made this character. Seeing you come into his room, he does not engage. Instead, I think he says, "Well done, and disarming my traps. But you haven't gotten me yet." And he darts off into this the far corner, which, for you guys on the map, is the unmarked room. Do you see that unmarked room above 4? He runs off to that corner, pushes a button, and the wall flips, and he flips behind the wall. And then you hear... Actually, you know what? Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Can I react before he runs off?
17.
You can react. I will let you like react like talking wise, but you're not going to catch it. Put it that way.
Okay, then
Joke's
I'll hold
on
off
him.
then.
I filled all the corridors with acid.
I got a 17 for perception.
17.
Okay, so Cresendo got a. I did roll for all three of them, so bear with me a second, okay? What?
No, it's just cute because you've just slowly been gaining like characters by acting stuff.
It's not I meant to. It just gotta happen. 22 for Cresendo.
Okay.
That does make sense for Gray. It really does, because she's 11 plus 7. 18 for Gray. And a nat 20 for Anubis.
Okay. Anyone else?
Oh, might as well. 9 for RuffDraft.
Oh, RuffDraft. What is it with your dice, man? We need to buy you a whole new set of dice, apparently. But you know what? You make a really funny character that way.
Yeah, it's worth having bad rolls from time to time. It adds to the story. Plus, I'm not cheating, so.
That is true.
Perception. I just keep thinking of the joke we have where you're distracted by the butterflies.
I know, right? Hey, he does carry Peck Peck everywhere. You never know. Maybe Peck Peck's poking him or something. Who knows?
I don't think I brought him this time because the reason I came out here in the first place was to get Alastor and bring him back to the group. And we got diverted to the town. So this is the one time Peck Peck's at home.
That's true.
Especially since he's carrying a bucket of volatile powder.
Yeah, where is Gregory?
Because she would not have gone that far from you.
Yeah, Gregory. Well, yeah, I flew Gregory out. No, did I fly with Gregory? No.
Yeah, she would not have. You would have flown with her.
Yeah. So Gregory would
outside the building.
I think she's right outside.
I don't think it would fit very well. These buildings are like, because of how the races are built, they are taller doorways, but they're not wider per se. So again, a dragon isn't going to really fit through the door. I mean, you could squeeze, because if their head can get through, their body can get through, like any kind of cat. You know how it is. But it would be a struggle to get in.
I know. See, and I know Gregory kind of ended off with us in the shadows last time, so I don't know where to go from there.
Yes,
I
Laura.
have a funny thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Does your room have a window?
So yes, actually, the door 7. There's actually a back door, but it's locked right now. But it's a windowed door. There's got just enough of a window you can like see your reflection in it. But it's locked right now. But you can totally see the window.
I was gonna joke around that the guy runs into the room and all of a sudden there's an eye staring at him.
You mean the scientist's room?
Yeah.
That one does not have a window. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that one.
You're good. I was just trying to be kind of funny, like she's watching.
No, that does not have any windows. It is completely solid wall all the way around.
Well, she's probably looking in the window door just to keep an eye on you guys.
Yeah, I could see that. It's just like,
Yeah. Like I'm watching you.
Okay. So, for anyone that has gotten under the 20s, because and like the 17s, the 15s and 17s in that area, the teens, you hear tick, 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 tick. Those that have higher than that, you also hear along with.
Elon is nervous from the tick, tick, tick.
What do you do?
Elon is desperately checking to see if there's like a bomb or something, and if there is, how to disarm it.
Okay, you're going to find the bomb. What were you saying, Anubis?
I think if Anubis hears that it's a bomb and realizes it's a bomb, he's probably gonna grab people in his shadow and bolt.
Okay. Who do you grab first?
Dag.
Okay, you pull Dag in. That's your first time. All right, Alone, roll me a perception. What is everyone else doing?
He also did yell as a free action that there was a bomb because he get in that 20, so he did.
Yep. Okay.
Bomb, huh? Oh, that's an idea.
You said it was perception?
Do we know what a bomb is?
That's what I'm looking for, dude. You said it was So it was perception?
Yep, perception.
Okay, so we have a nat 20 plus 5.
Ooh, and I was actually making that DC hard. Okay. Yes, you do find the bomb. It was hidden very well, but you were able to find it. It was like under a floorboard. You were able, and you pry up the floorboard and you find the bomb.
Okay, I have an idea. We'll see if this works.
Okay, that's Alonin's turn. She found the bomb. What is everyone else doing for this first round?
Knowledge is going to pop a pepper in his mouth.
Okay.
What?
Cast Dragon's Breath and shift the element to cold to try to freeze the bomb.
Interesting. That would put a barrier around the bomb. I don't think it would stop it exploding, but it would put a barrier around the bomb.
Well, depending on what type of accelerant is used.
Go ahead.
Depending on what type of accelerant is used and or explosive is used, you might be able to make it not work by dumping water on it, freezing it, or zapping it with electricity.
Interesting. Let's.
I aimed for the freezing.
Yep, you aim for this freezing. You know what? We'll roll. You said there's 3 different kinds?
No, there's more than 3, but those are the. I'm thinking of simple explosives.
Yes. Okay, we'll do the simple. And you said different 3. All right, knowledge. You're cold. What number do you want it to be? 2. I got a 3. Okay, so now. So you notice. So you notice that it's not stopping. We'll say that's a way to kind of get an idea. I know that's not the proper thing, but you can tell it didn't quite work. Okay, good idea though. Also, inspiration for Alastor for being all smart about the bomb thing.
Oh, okay.
So Ilona would be very much freaking out now.
I think he
deserves.
Do you guys not agree that he deserves to be because he's smart?
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
I think so.
Yeah. All right. Also, this does help knowledge because now he has a better idea of how to deal with this bomb. Bad thing is you have now frozen the bomb to where if Alona does know how to disarm it, cannot do this because there's ice all around it.
So Ilona is very much freaking out right now.
So good and bad, but yes. Okay, RuffDraft, do you have anything you're doing on this first round?
How big is this bomb?
Big enough to blow this building up, but only this building.
And
that's
I'm not acting, Elohim. I'm just asking a question. Is this bomb mobile?
Okay.
I will roll perception to see if I know if it's a mobile or not.
Which is higher, perception or investigation?
Let me check. My investigation is 6. My perception is 5. So my investigation.
I would do your investigation.
Just so you know, I'm giving you a 30-minute warning.
Okay.
Okay.
18 plus 6.
Okay, I think you're big enough. You know that, yes, it is mobile. It is not, like, attached to the floorboards. It is just laid under them. So, yes, you could pick it up, and you could move it, yes.
Okay, so I go, yes.
Okay.
Yes, but what does that matter?
Can't we just put it next to his room and leave?
Yes, you may, if you would like to do that.
He starts for a minute, your Anubis goes, I love that idea, and sits it right at his door.
And he exits.
All right, so you had to exit. Okay. Round 2. What does everybody do?
Okay.
Leave the building.
You can hear the bomb going faster.
Leave the building. Get everybody
No,
out of the
leave
building.
in the building. Everyone
No, I'm just gonna try something.
Okay.
Everybody with knowledge leaves the building.
Now, as Ilona's leaving, she goes, well, watch out. If you don't come now, I'm just taking your head and leaving the rest of you behind.
You are not very encouraging, are you?
No, just give me a few seconds.
Okay.
Now
Go ahead.
I'm gonna try Dragon's Breath a second time. This time
Okay.
with lightning.
Okay.
I rolled a 3.
Nice.
No, it just goes pops another pepper and just goes brief breath of lightning.
All right. You got it right this time, and it stops working. The ticking stops, the hissing stops.
And now it just raises a finger and goes, since freezing didn't work, I figured it would be a bomb that would be susceptible to electrical shutdown.
Mm-hmm.
A lot like me.
So he blinks again, because on one hand,
He's
So-
smart.
that was kind of smart. On the other hand, he didn't work the first time, and he tried it again, and he could have easily made this blow up either time he did this. So she looks over at Cristal and goes, another flick, please.
Cresendo flutters over.
Oh, you see Cresendo? He's going like that.
Wait. I upped Crescendo's strength.
Yes.
Yes.
What is Crescendo's strength? And I will say the reason that Cristal did what she did when she flicked, where I went like this and just kind of like pretended to flick but didn't actually flick.
Yep.
There's a reason she did that.
Yes, she's actually very strong, but Ilona has realized that she's too strong for the robot child,
No.
so she thinks maybe Cristal's not as strong.
His strength is 2.
Like 2 as a modifier or 2 as just the total?
No, 2 is a modifier. He has a 14 strength. It's not very strong.
Okay. Now I believe the ability I have gives him +5.
But if I remember correctly, you haven't made it permanent yet, right?
Right.
Right.
You haven't made bull strength on him permanent yet.
No.
Oh, that's great. You guys and your pets. I love it. All right.
So
Hey,
the
I
question
always love
becomes,
pets, but I'm really bad at remembering pets. So I love that I have a party that remembers pets, so I can give them pets.
So what does it do currently? Because I know you have it on him, but I don't think it's permanent yet.
give me a second. Let me double check it.
I love how we're trying to figure this out while we were dealing with bombs. But I love it.
Well, the bomb's not going to blow up now, so we don't care about the
Yes,
bomb
this is
anymore.
true. This is true. You are right.
It gives him advantage on his strength checks and adds their carry and doubles their carry capacity.
So he's still not doing any damage to you yet, right?
No.
Okay. All right. So now that
You know,
you
last time it did 1 damage to you. That's what it did last time.
So
It's just
seeing that Cresendo does it and it doesn't kill the robot child or anything, she goes, thank you, Cresendo.
so now that
No, it goes to pet Crescendo.
knowledge is trying to.
You might want to do animal handling
Yeah,
and a dodge.
he is a semi-sentient, meaning that you can't that it's more of an animal handling type situation.
And you might want to roll a dodge.
Basically, he understands common and understands all concepts.
30-20.
Nice.
Alright, the dodge.
So basically, with that animal handling, his gestures show that he's actually proud of Cresendo and not like reprimanding or or undermining Cresendo. Does that make sense? He's actually gesturing properly to Cresendo.
Oh, and this time he actually lets him pet him. He's like, meh, meh, meh.
Okay.
And knowledge rolled a nat 1.
For the dodge.
So he's just like, good job, Cresendo. You really taught me a lesson there.
He attempted to bite you.
Okay.
More as a he was trying to whap you. And so originally it was I'm gonna bite you because you're being an idiot. But you were actually nicer with your pet, so it might be more of a like accidental you know?
Fair enough.
Kind of like when you're playing with your cat and they get a little too rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not an intentional meanness. But here's the thing. Accidentally, because you rolled and got the wrong heads or tails, he accidentally slips in between the plates of your metal and actually gets the slightly softer tissue under your metal enough that you get a very odd sensation running down your body. Roll me a constitution save. Actually, no. Roll me a wisdom save.
Does it work on an automaton?
It is something that can corrupt your soul. So I'm going to say that because he could pierce him, the corruption or the magic of the corruption is reaching out towards his soul. Is what I'm saying. And because it kind of got in between the metal and hit like the cords and the liquids that run through his body to cool his body and things like that. It caught onto that.
I rolled an 8.
Oh, come on, you goober!
Ouch.
I am trying to give you every chance you can for this not to happen.
Man,
all right.
Give me bardic inspiration.
As Cresendo sees that he made
my inspiration.
Yes. Because he saw that he accidentally made an yes, he can give you bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Right.
That's a 12.
My word, boy!
Use one of your inspirations, dude.
Inspirations. You got like.
You might want to, otherwise you're gonna have a very interesting interaction.
20.
Huh?
Yay.
Dirty 20? Yay! Because you of all of your dumb luck at this point, basically, you were able to stave off this awful feeling of yourself, your personality switching to evil. But because you pushed it off, you are okay.
You gotta be careful with that, Cresendo.
I'll be right back.
Like Doug just said, like.
You hear your brother in the background going, "Always be back."
Yeah, his brother's in the background going, "No, join the dark side.
We have cookies."
We have cookies."
He actually decided to pet Cresendo again because he's trying to reassure him, like, it's okay. I'm not mad.
Just disappointed.
Just disappointed.
He looks at you like.
He goes, consider this a learning experience.
And I feel a little bad for Cresendo because he obviously didn't mean to do that. So she goes, "Do you want a hug?"
Like flutters over, just like wraps his little like wings around you, just kind of goes.
Yeah, he's getting a hug.
Yeah.
Knowledge gives Cresendo a hug as well. He's like, "Come, Tom, give Cresendo a hug. He needs it."
How does a book give a hug?
Book opens its page and just wraps.
Roll for paper cut.
I'm only hearing half of this as I'm trying to help my son. But you know what? Go ahead. Roll for paper cut.
Okay.
Oh, no.
What am I rolling?
That gets a nat 20.
Oh, no. Cresendo. He's having such a bad day.
And Cresendo has had his soul corrupted, so now he seeks knowledge exclusively.
Nah, he's fine.
Crescendo just gets a paper cut from the book.
And he develops a hatred for books.
Oh no.
That's the exact opposite of what I was suggesting. Oh no.
Poor Tome.
Yeah, it just like hisses at the book. It looks over at Crystal like proceeds to tell her how bad books are.
Stupid books and the stupid pages that cause paper cuts. Why must they be made of
It was
paper?
probably taking revenge on you being bitten. It's like, I could bite too. Wrong.
Well, technically Tome was just doing as knowledge as, okay, I'll do what I can do with a hug. This is the best I can do to hug. Until 6th level, in which case,
Yeah.
Then weird stuff will happen.
Ace, when does the bull strength thing become permanent?
When I get access to 5th level spells.
Okay.
Because then I'm going to be picking permanency.
And then that will be permanent.
So,
and then he'll actually be able to do damage.
Seeing that Tome gave Cresendo a paper cut, she goes, Tome, maybe not a good idea to hug right now.
Okay. So you have disarmed the bomb. A scientist has flipped behind a wall. And you have a few more rooms in this building you can look at if you want to. We have a few minutes left. Is there anything else anyone wants to do before we finish for the night?
Kick open the wall.
You are more than welcome to try to open the wall.
Okay. What do I need?
Go under the wall and come up behind him and scare him to death.
Who, me?
No.
The scientist.
Oh. Well, I don't even know if he's on the other side. He could have had an escape tunnel.
To see if I can figure out how to open the wall. So I guess I'll look to see if I can figure out how to open the wall.
All right, go ahead and do an investigation.
Just curiosity, what is this wall made of?
What is this wall made of?
Yeah.
Actually, let's see here. You can roll me either a perception or investigation to figure out what the wall is made out of.
Okay, I am just having too much luck right now with this dice because I just got another nat 20 plus 6 to my investigation.
Sweet.
So not only do you realize that you cannot open the wall directly by the wall, but you realize that through your investigation and through your observation of when he did this, he actually pushed a button under his desk before he went that timed and did the flip of the door.
Okay.
Knowledge.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, I'm going to be really specific about this. Alastor, what is the best blast-proof type of wall that you could have for, magically, you can use magic or whatever, but for this time period kind of thing, if you can think of something. And if you can think of something, I'll give you another inspiration for it.
That is an interesting question to ask. Most blast-proof, huh?
Yeah. Or at least blast-proof enough for a bomb like that.
All I can think of is obsidian.
What? No. Obsidian is extremely brittle.
I know, but my brain automatically went to Minecraft. I was like, no.
I know! I knew you were going to say Minecraft. That's great.
No, if you want...
Go ahead.
If you want blast proofing, let's see. Your best bet is probably going to be some sort of reinforced, not necessarily concrete.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Thick
Though
stone.
likely.
Now, of course, it's of course like a more medieval style, but it compensates it with a little bit of weave magic, we'll say, just to kind of make it more modern concrete in that sense, right?
Oh, I was going to say it's got wooden rebar.
Sure. Go ahead and take your inspiration, Alastor, for helping with that.
Okay.
Hey,
Yay.
I like how smart our people are. Also, I meant to do this earlier. Knowledge, take an inspiration for being smart about how to disarm the bomb.
Okie dokie.
Even though you were being risky about it, I like that you were trying to think outside of the box.
Okay.
There, Naomi?
Yes, what about?
I'm just saying if everybody's okay in there.
Yeah, everything's okay.
I saw
Johnny's just playing with one of his toys.
Okay, I have an idea. I double checked my sources, and concrete is apparently vulnerable to acid.
Interesting.
It will melt from acid.
Okay, go ahead, John.
Granted, it has to be a high enough pH, but beyond a point.
Well, you have magic. I think pH is kind of a moot point.
Yes. The magic will balance out the pH just right so that it will work.
So Tasha's called caustic brew. He just goes, "Everyone, step back, please."
Loden's eye is twisted at this point because you keep doing things.
I know, right?
Knowledge eats some rotten fish, and then spews out.
Ew! You ate the rotten fish?
To cast a spell, you need to consume rotten material.
Oh my word!
I love how spell components are all jokes, and the spell component for acid is to make you throw up.
Yeah.
You just hear, and now it goes. I think that worked.
All right. Yes, you definitely see that it is breaking down the concrete, and as you do this, it spills over and melts away some of the concrete, and you look into the hole to nothing. No one in there. But as you look down on the floor, you see the acid slowly leaking towards a teleportation circle. What do you do?
Knowledge, unfortunately, is not paying attention to that. He just suddenly raises a finger and goes, "See, concrete is weak to acid that have a pH of 6.5 or more."
That's cute.
Loden is planning that when we get out of here, she's going to tell Dag everything that the two boys have done.
I love it.
I gave you access to a teleportation circle.
A teleportation circle that acid is slowly working towards.
That's about to be destroyed, yeah.
Well, somebody dump water on it.
Yeah, let's see what Loden has for spells.
Actually, does anybody have any chalk?
Oh, look through your inventory, see if you got chalk.
I don't
Actually,
know.
I do.
Why do you have chalk?
Spell circles.
Yeah. So, Knowledge is like, I have chalk.
I can use one of my water skins to try and dump on it.
Yeah, give me the chalk quickly.
He gives you all his chalk. I have
He
4
just grabs it, crushes it, and douses the acid in it, balancing out the pH, and it basically turns into really gross water.
Oh, cool! Very nice, Alex. Dude, you are got some really fun ideas on how to fix this. I keep wanting to give you tons of inspiration. Stop it. No, don't stop it. I like it. But...
Party inspiration.
Yeah, okay. I like that. You know what? Go ahead. Party inspiration. Everybody gets an inspiration.
That's not what I was going for, but sure.
What were you doing?
Failed successfully.
Huh?
Oh, I was gonna say, just have a floating point of inspiration. Someone can say,
Oh,
"Hey, can I have that inspiration?"
Oh, a floating one. Okay. I
my
totally
God.
took that the
Like
wrong way, but you know what? I don't
Margaret!
care. I love our party, and I'm loving the creativity you guys are having. So I'm okay with having inspiration, so you guys can be creative. You know what I mean?
Also, this would probably be a good stopping point because they only have 5 minutes left.
Yep. But yes, so we leave off with a portal to you don't know where and a missing scientist. We'll see what happens next time.
Meanwhile, Elonin is looking over at Cristal going, you see this? You are my witness. When we're out of here, we tell Dag and Anubis everything.
Y'all got a teleportation circle.
How was your game, Toms?
It was good. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.